It was a cool autumn day in Dragon Valley. Carol was raking leaves, and Lilac and Milla were hanging out in the treehouse. There was something at the door, and Lilac went to get it. It was a letter from Torque. Lilac read the letter. Lilac told Milla that the letter said Torque had gone to a fun place called Four Seasons Land, and he thought it would be a good place for them to go. "Wow, I think we should go there too," Milla said. "Let's tell Carol about it." When they got outside, they told Carol all about Four Seasons Land. They relayed how Torque had sent a letter suggesting that they go there. Carol thought it sounded like a great idea. She was sick of raking leaves. Lilac agreed that it would be a great vacation for all of them. They decided to ask General Gong if he would take them. When they arrived at Shuigang Palace, they told General Gong about Four Seasons Land and their plans to go there. He said he could really use a break from protecting Shuigang and that Nira would have to take over the time he was gone. "It's going to be amazing," said Milla. "I'm with you on that," agreed Lilac. Nira reminded everyone that Spade would probably want to join them, but she knew he wasn't well. Nira hoped they would visit him before they left. Upon hearing the news, Lilac, Carol, Milla, and General Gong went to Spade's place. He was lying on his bed with a machine checking his brainwaves and another checking his heart rate. "What happened to you?" Carol asked. "I was attacked in a wild wolf raid while I was searching for a beautiful piece of sapphire for Lilac," Spade said. Everyone wished Spade a quick recovery before leaving and looked forward to seeing him when he was better. The three friends and General Gong left Spade's room and prepared for their vacation. After what seemed like a long time, they finally arrived at Four Seasons Land. There were 4 suites that were actually large glass cubes, each representing a season. Milla wanted them to choose the winter suite, and General Gong agreed. Carol said that they should have an adventure in all 4 seasons and thought they should start with spring. Lilac wanted that as well, so that became the plan. General Gong rested in one of the bedrooms in the winter suite, but the adventure had just begun for the girls. Entering the spring suite, they noticed how the grass was such a beautiful shade of green. Colorful flowers and butterflies were all around. "Wow, look at those wonderful buttercups," Carol said. Milla climbed a tree and admired the view from there. Lilac was focused on her favorite type of flower, plum blossoms, of course. Everyone really enjoyed their time in the spring suite. Moving on to the summer suite, they felt a difference in temperature right away. It was really warm and there was a stunning beach. Carol suggested a swim and Lilac was thrilled with that idea. All of the girls changed into their swimsuits. It did take long before they were all in the water swimming and discovered many colorful fish beneath them. Milla dove under to get a better look. "They are so pretty," said Milla as she came up for air. "They're the most beautiful fish I've ever seen," said Lilac. The next stop was the autumn suite. There, trees had brown, yellow, red, and orange leaves. Some were falling to the ground. They were all amazed by the colorful dancing leaves. Carol wanted to fly a kite, and Milla thought that sounded like fun too. Thinking about it more, they realized that instead of flying a kite, they wanted to fly. So they each got on a hang glider and had a great time zooming all around the field. Upon entering the 4th cube, the winter suite, they saw glistening white snow everywhere. We are staying here tonight for sure, Milla said with a smile. With so much to do in the cube, they decided to go skiing first. They all had a blast. After skiing, they saw that General Gong had prepared dinner for them when they were out on all of their adventures. It was fresh salmon and lobster with vegetables. This is delicious, said Carol. Very healthy, too, added Lilac. After dinner, General Gong took the girls to the spa. They saw a sauna, a hot spring, and a special room that had something in it that they had never seen before. The girls changed into their swimsuits and decided to hang out in the sauna first. The hot spring was the second stop for Carol and Milla. At that time, General Gong took Lilac into the special room that had the mystery in it. It was an isolation tank. What do I do in this thing? Asked Lilac. Just relax and float, said General Gong. Lilac went into the tank. She slowly lay down into the warm, salty water, and it lifted her up. She was floating with no effort at all. She felt her heartbeat slowing as she began to relax deeply. Meanwhile, Carol and Milla were enjoying the hot spring. It was warm and relaxing too. When it was time for bed, General Gong, Carol, and Milla went back to the bedroom, but not Lilac. Good night, girls, said General Gong. Good night, said Milla and Carol. The two girls slept soundly. Before going to his bed, General Gong realized he had still not seen Lilac. It was so late, he decided to wait until the morning to see where she might have gone. He went to his bed and fell quickly asleep. The next morning, Lilac slowly woke up. Wow, it made me feel so calm, she said softly. She gently stretched and got out of the tank. I wonder where Carol and Milla are, she said as she prepared to look for them. Carol and Milla were ready to play in the snow again. Just then, Lilac came. Where were you? Asked Milla with a bit of worry in her voice. I relaxed so deeply in the tank that I fell asleep, answered Lilac. The girls were relieved that Lilac was back. They all decided to get dressed and enjoy the snow again. After fun in the snow, the girls went back to the spa. When they arrived, Spade was there. They were so happy to see that he had recovered and traveled to see them at Four Seasons Land. Spade had something for Lilac. He gave her a beautiful sapphire in the shape of a leaf. Oh, this is so wonderful. I love it, said Lilac. She hugged Spade and gave him a kiss. It was romantic. They decided to go to the hot spring to spend some time together. Spade and Lilac got into their swimsuits and went into the hot spring while Carol, Milla, and General Gong relaxed with some delicious hot chocolate. This has been such an awesome vacation, said Carol. I agree with you, Milla said. I never want to leave you behind again, Lilac said to Spade lovingly. I love you to this hot spring and back, declared Spade. It was the perfect ending to a great Four Seasons getaway.